Hi folks, Chuck Franklin here. Times are changing, as we all know, and I'm not going to get into any of that right now, but it's changed the practice of law to the extent lawyers that have to go into courtrooms every day, such as myself, especially in criminal matters where we do multiple court appearances every morning, sometimes all day, in the afternoon, jury trials, quite a bit. If the court is sort of reopening to the public on June 1st, and with a bunch of different variables. Obviously, you'll go through security just like at the airport, but you're going to have a mask, and that wraps around your nose and your mouth, like you've seen some people wearing on the streets, grocery stores, things like that. If you don't have a mask, you'll be denied entry into the courthouse. Since the social distancing rule of 6 feet will be in effect, if the line is, let's say, 40 people long, take that 40 people long line and add 6 foot between everybody else, and that line's going to get exponentially longer. Which means also too, when you go in through security, it's going to take longer because of the inspection, and it sounds like they're going to be taking your temperature and asking questions about any signs or symptoms of being sick. If you're late for court, you better have an explanation for the judge. So what I'm telling you, if you have a court appearance, get there half an hour early, 45 minutes early, get through security with this long line, and then go sit in the hallway, go sit in the courtroom, assuming it's open, but plan for it to be a long line, like TSA lines. On top of that, if you refuse to wear a mask or refuse to answer any questions, or if they use a laser thermometer on your forehead and you give security a hard time, they will notify the court of that, and you will be considered, well, let me just tell you, they'll issue a warrant. It's just like you didn't show up at all. So don't be late, show up with a mask at least, and be ready to answer a bunch of questions. Also too, because of the COVID-19 issues, your Rule 8 speedy trial rights are suspended till the end of the year. This couple of months that we really haven't been able to go to court in a normal fashion, a lot of things that I've been doing have been over the phone. We've been continuing things out, just kicking the can down the road. We're already into July that I'm having things reset out of some of the local courts, the municipal courts, on, let's say, DUIs or domestic violence cases. My Superior Court cases are getting kicked out till the latter part of June, I believe, right now. I really don't know what to expect until the first day that I walk through security. In addition to that, don't bring your buddies, your friends, whatever, to court. Because if they're not involved in the court proceeding themselves, victims, witnesses, somebody that's going to speak on your behalf, your lawyer, if they're not involved, and I mean directly involved, they're not allowed to be in that courtroom. They're going to initially limit the courtroom size to 10 people, and they're going to practice social distancing within the courtroom. And court staff is apparently going to be wearing masks. I assume the judges are too. It's going to be difficult to hear. It's going to be difficult to speak. It's going to be vastly different. How long this lasts, I don't know. So be prepared if you've got a court appearance. Civil, family law, same thing, folks. Try to stay healthy out there. And I know it's more than a small inconvenience, but it's something that needs to be done so you don't get in trouble from whatever judge you have to go in front of. Thanks.
This posted video is in no way specific legal advice on any subject. It is intended to provide general information for the public. If you need specific legal advice, call Chuck at 480-545-0700.